Hello yogis, and welcome to week 24. As you can see, we've undergone some major changes here. I'm actually 10 weeks postpartum, but I'm happy to continue sharing my pregnancy workouts with you. So for today, we're going to be dealing with plantar fasciitis during pregnancy. So you'll need a few tools. Even if you're not pregnant, this is a great little mini yoga workout to start to stretch out the bottom of your foot, the plantar region. So for your practice today, you're going to need a bolster or a big pillow or folded up blankets, a block, a strap, and then a phone or a timer for your meditation. So to start out with, we're going to start in Virasana or Hero's Pose. Grab for your block if you need your block. Then you're going to place the block in between your legs, and then you're going to give it a little hug with your ankles. If it's more comfortable for you to have it a little wider, if you have a little bit wider of a base, that's fine too. But find the place that works best for you. Make so that your toes are spread out and touching the floor, and then start to lower yourself down onto your block. Both knees should be facing forward. Make sure that your heels are underneath you. This is going to stretch out the top of our feet. Gently place your hands on your thighs. Roll your shoulders back and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Starting to settle into your practice today. Taking this time to connect with baby, to center yourself, and to know that your breath is always there to help calm you and center you. Feel your torso growing tall, creating space for baby in your abdomen. Feel your muscles in your face relax, your shoulders relax. And your feet almost start to melt into the floor, letting all the tiny muscles let go. Taking an inhale and an exhale through your nose, working on your Ujjayi breath. Breath that can assist you during your labor, during contractions. And gently flutter your eyes open. Staying here, you can start to curl your toes under. So you want to really tuck your toes underneath this time. You can use your block if you need to take it to a higher setting. You can take it to a higher setting. And then sit back and start to put a little pressure on your toes, so that your bum is resting on your heels. And this is going to stretch out the arch of your foot, the plantar region of your foot. If you're not feeling it enough here with the block under you, you can remove the block or move it down to a lower setting, and then start to place your bum on your heels in this setting. If this is too painful for you, put the block back under there, boost yourself back up, give yourself a little bit of support. Holding here for a few breaths. You know it's not the most comfortable thing, but it does start to stretch out that plantar region. Again, when you go through uncomfortable sensations in yoga, it's a great time to focus your breath into those areas of pain. It's a great, great tool for labor. Breathe into the place that hurts. Hold here for a few more counts. And swing your legs over to the side. You're going to grab for your bolster and your strap. Part of the problem with our plantar getting tight is that your hamstrings are tight. So we're going to do a few hamstring looseners and hip looseners. Take your bolster. You can prop your block up on it if you want a pillow for your head. You're going to back your hips up into your bolster. Lay back. Adjust yourself so that you're comfortable, so that baby's comfortable. If you're doing this practice and you're not pregnant, or if you're pregnant and you're comfortable laying on your back flat, feel free to lay on your back flat. Take your strap, keep both your knees bent, and then loop the strap around your right foot. This can go wherever is most comfortable for you. I like to place it toward the ball of my foot. And then straighten out your right leg toward the ceiling. Get those shoulders back in place. You don't want them popped out and reaching, but you want them back so that your scapula, your shoulder blades are on your back. Flex your right foot as you maintain a pulling down motion with the strap. You can keep your left knee bent, or if you like, you can straighten it out and flex those left toes. Hold here for a few counts. Breathe through it. Feel your hamstrings elongate. And gently release. You're going to bend both knees again. Switch sides and loop around your left foot. Again, one hamstring may be tighter than the other. This one's pretty tight for me. You can keep your left leg extended. Again, work on those shoulders, put them into place. You want this to be strengthening, not loosening those joints, especially with all that relaxin'. And then keep your right knee bent, or if you'd like a little more, you can straighten it out. Breathe here. Really sending the breath to that hamstring, feeling the back of your leg start to lengthen. Push through the heel strongly. So you pull back on the ball of your foot with the strap. And gently release. Slip the strap off. Same here on your bolster, or if you're flat on your back on the mat. You're going to take your right leg and place your right ankle below your left knee so that you make a figure 4. And depending on how much space you have with baby, you might need to start to aim your belly toward the little hole in between your legs. Reach around, grab underneath the left thigh. So around the left thigh, underneath the knee, and then pull your legs in toward you. This is going to start to loosen up your right hip. If you're not feeling it in your hip, move the right knee away from your body and create some space in your torso. Flex both feet. This is going to help protect your knees. And just pull your left knee, your left thigh in toward you as you move your right knee away. Release, switching sides. This time your left ankle placed below your right knee. Reach through the hole, grab underneath, and then pull your right leg in towards you as your left knee moves away. Focusing on the breath, feeling your hips, noticing they've probably gotten a little bit wider from before your pregnancy. This is great. These are all things that we need to have happen. Realizing your body is changing and embracing that change. Gently release your legs. Roll over to your right side. And then use both hands and press yourself up to a seated position. Go ahead and remove the bolster. Come on to hands and knees. Spread out your fingers. Take a minute to set up. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And then gently walk your hands slightly forward. Curl your toes behind you. And then lift your hips up. Find your first downward facing dog. This is going to be a little tight on your hamstrings, especially if you're having plantar issues. So we're going to take a generous bend in your knee, push into your hands, and then send your bottom up toward the ceiling, where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you. And really find a flat, exaggerated back. So come high up on those toes, bend those knees, find your flat back. And then start to sink your heels down toward the mat, just to the point that it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's going to start to stretch your calves, stretch your hamstrings, and even get to the plantar. Take your left knee, bend your left knee, and really this time sink your right heel into the mat as much as you can. Again, remember, push those hips up to the ceiling, find the flat spine. And switch sides. This time you're going to bend your right knee, sink the left heel down. And one more time, right heel starts to meet the mat, left heel popped. And switch again, left heel down, right heel popped. Take both heels to the mat one more time, pushing strongly into your hands. And then look forward at your hands and step your right foot all the way forward. Takes a few tries, just inch that foot up there as much as you can. Lower the left knee to the mat, and then you're going to sit back onto your left knee. Flex your right foot so that your toes face the ceiling, and sit as far back into your left foot as you can. If you need your block, you can place your block underneath your right bum, and then start to move your torso toward your right toes, keeping a flat back. And just gently exaggerate your chest coming forward, leading with your sternum, leading with your heart, and roll those shoulders back. So what we want to avoid here is an arched back, because that's not going to do anything. Remember to keep space for baby, keep a flat back, and lean forward. Again, stretching out our hamstrings. One more breath here. Come up onto your knees. Remove the block if you've placed it behind you. Come to all fours. And this time, take your left foot forward. Same thing, other side. Block or no block, up to you. Flex the left foot. Sit back into your right side, and then lean forward. Again, baby's going to come to the opposite side if you need some space, depending on how big you are right now. Gently breathe and feel the stretch. Nice flat back, leading with your heart. Using the breath to get you deeper into the pose. And then come back onto your knees and onto all fours. Grab for your block. And we're going to end our meditation today, or our practice today, with a little meditation. Take your block, and we're going to find the same position that we were in at the beginning. If you don't feel very much of a stretch along the top of your foot here, you can remove the block and then sit in between your heels. Only do this if it's comfortable on your knees. If you start to feel a strain or stress in your knee, just put that block right back where it belongs, underneath your bottom. Take your phone, go ahead and set your time for as long as you have today for a meditation, for a little personal time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever works for you. Settle into your Virasana, your hero's pose. Hands on your knees. Roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Focus on the here and now. The sensations that you feel with your legs against the mat. The sensations you feel in your body. Maybe baby's moving a little bit. Feeling that connection, that life force. Just noticing the sensations in this moment, letting go of any thoughts and any worries. Enjoy your time here in your meditation. Until next time, yogis, enjoy your practice.